Whoops. Get this thing out. Hello? Let's get rid of that. Keep this here. Hey, Jamon, how are you? Good afternoon, everyone. Or good morning, good night, whatever you have on your side. Jamon, are you still riding there, Pound Aussie? All right. I'll show you that's the end of it. So I'm going to show you now. We might go up from there. Good. Yeah. So far, Pound USD behaving. You see, these couple of guys came in yesterday and screw up a lot of things, and it's normal. It's normal. That's why they come out actually. When they see that the market is stuck, not doing anything, and they have big investors pushing them that take the market up, so they come out and they say something like that, and then take the market in their own direction, wherever they want. Especially Ben Bernanke. I mean, he's not there anymore. But yesterday, Draghi came, Stephen came from RBA. And these are big guys, man. Can't do anything about it. So they can come out and say whatever. But it's not that we were not expecting it. Aussie, I'm going to explain what happened in Aussie and everything. So this is what happened. I was quiet because it's a very dangerous time when these people come out. The technical goes out of the window. Believe me or not, there's no technical. The price just go up and down and up and down. And they say one sentence. And then the price goes up. The next sentence, the price comes down. So it's very dangerous when these guys are out on the wire and then try to trade. Okay, Bella. If you want the pound devalue, then let me call. Who's there in London, England, controlling that? I even forgot the name. Your central bank, huh? So how you doing, Bella? Hope you're doing fine. No, Jamon, actually, you joined us a little late. We had that Aussie USD or Aussie index head and shoulder in place, and that came out. I'm good. Let me start. Okay, let's begin. Okay, we have a lot to cover today. All right, so I'm gonna start from like Jamon said that I probably didn't see the head and shoulder inverted head and shoulder in Aussie index or Aussie USD. So that was the chart before you even joined us. Let me show it to you now. And it played out very well. The other chart on Aussie USD, I sent out that we are hitting the TL and we might drop is the secondary one. Okay. What happened is that, let's say if you're going from point A to point B, right, a long distance, you have few stops in between that can be a danger point and that might act as a reversal. So that's why I give you a heads up that this is, be careful that if this TL hold, then we may drop a little bit. If not, then the previous chart is intact. We keep going up, right? So let me show you what what is this, pound? Okay, I'll come back to the pound. Let me show you the Aussie index first. Whoops. That now the Aussie index is getting a stop too, but it was going okay. All right, this is the current one. Let me show you. Okay, how far back we are tracking this. You see that? All of this time from here, I'm tracking it from February 12th. Even the head and shoulder pattern was not even finished. It was not even built. And I knew that it's going to happen. This is the left shoulder. This is the head. This is the right shoulder. I sent this chart out to everyone, right? And then from there, it came down here, right? Okay. All right, Fazit, you can go and you can see the recording, and I'll see if I can cover the gold. I'll do it, okay? I'll just take a look, and whatever it is, I'll give you my opinion. All right, so this is see, this is how the Aussie index was coming down here to make a right shoulder. When it did, see this here, and then I said, well, from here it's gonna go up. So you see how far back we've been tracking it, and right now, see this arrow from here is showing exactly from this drop to 61.8% to the pip, right? And today we hit that 61.8% just now, a little while ago. Okay, so it's not that, and this was the main chart. But what happened is that Aussie USD, when see this thing comes here, make wave 1, wave 2, sometime it goes with, another wave 1, and then comes back for wave 2, maybe, hit the TL again. And if it do that, then the Aussie USD probably gonna drop from there. And it was at the TL, so I thought maybe it will drop. But remember that if I told you on that webinar that it can easily break the TL and go to 61.8%. And that's what it did. So we have to be always if then strategy, and I just give you a heads up in between if I see some, like this area was there, but I thought, 61.8% is very close. Like this thing, you see here, this low here, it's very important one. Or once you have this something like this here very close by, usually I disregard it. The momentum was very fast, so it went up there all the way. And I didn't make another chart yet because I want to see it today's Wednesday. So, and those two guys came yesterday, so let the dust settle a little bit, and then tomorrow I'll see if I try to reverse on, or it probably will go all the way up to 78% or 88%. Aussie. It all depends what happened. Okay, any you have no sound, but it must be your computer because I'm talking to everyone and everyone is asking a lot of questions, so they're hearing me. Oh, she's not gonna hear me because she don't have a sound, so what am I saying? So let me type here, see if I, whoops, typey. Okay, I don't even know how do I. Oh, 70, you think that Aussie is very strong. Yeah, see, Bella, Aussie, this is Aussie index, so it went all the way up here. But the question is that we have 5 wave down, this is head and shoulder, and this clearly I see it as 3 waves up. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is wave A, B, C, correction, wave B, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It may go up a little bit more to, and probably the wave C can stop here at 61.8%. And if it is, then this could be wave 1 and wave 2 and wave 3. A big one to the downside can start. Right. So this is, again, we are at the station. 61.8% is very, very important number in any calculation, and this is a daily chart. It is very important, and now you can see that it hit and dropped. London is closed today. we are done here. Nothing is going to happen, I think. And but the pound index is probably getting a little bit stronger, so we may go up on pound Aussie. But this is what's happening. So now, Jamon, you know that we are tracking this. Okay, it's not that I didn't see it. We saw it before you even joined it. We're tracking it, and we're tracking perfectly fine so far. Okay, the last chart you can see here. If I point it exactly 61.8%, and that's where we are now. Okay, so yes, now what's going to happen? We're going to have to sit and watch that. If this thing is going to break, we will definitely drop a little bit, maybe to this high here. Okay, let me go on a live chart so I can draw something. This picture. Okay, see this one. So if this thing even need to go up, it probably will drop back to this high or this high. Okay, so it's probably gonna today maybe retrace a little bit. So Aussie, USD and other pairs will react accordingly. Like pound Aussie, I'm hoping that it will go up. I think I made a little entry, small entry as well. I don't know. I'm gonna go check. I'll show you in a little while. I think I did. I saw a setup there, and I made an entry there. It's just a small entry, just to see, testing the water. But yeah, so Aussie is this. Now let's go back. What we have. Let's take a look at a pound index. We had it last time. Whoops. Okay, this is the pound. Whoops. Okay, this was the pound index, right? Actually, you had the chart. This is another chart that I made, actually. Yeah, the Mola EA is they messed it up, but I think they stopped messing it up again. The MetaTrader, well, actually, for everyone, somebody's asking about the EA. So what happened is that they made the changes in February. You know that, right? And I think that's the reason, because they want to screw up everybody's EA. And I think they will be continue doing that. Okay, time to time they will change and mess things up, because they want you to lose money. That's how they make. You lose money, you trade more and more, and the winners, wins keep winning, and then herd just keep losing. So that's their idea. Okay, their interest is. And if everybody's making EA that is working, they'll get a screwed. So they'll make the changes and knock everybody out. So now I have too much to do right now. I got too many subscribers, and I got too many emails. Every time I have to turn on, and I see 4 or 5 emails. So I have to answer everybody back, and see them, and do the analysis and make these charts and all that. So if EA, making EA and learning that language is not easy. Anyway, so this was not this was I made another one, right? Oh, what I did. Okay, this one, remember that in the last webinar I showed you that we probably, if this is C, we can go up here, but I also said that it may come down because the week was ending and the new week was starting. So when the new week starts, things get a little messed up on Monday. So it was quite okay to come back and hit the TL one more time and then go up, and that's what it did. All right, and so far where it is now, pound index. Okay, so now this is how it is. So this is, I think it's like, again, small inverted head and shoulder, like a left shoulder, then head, then right shoulder, it goes up. This is nothing but this, like I explained so many times, it's like wave ending 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and 3 goes up. Okay, this is the way. Yeah, we were expecting that, Yamon. It took a long time. The whole day passed by thanks to Draghi and Steven. Came out and messed my things up, man. So it should have been already. But anyway, whatever, as long as we are on the positive side. Thanks to Pound Aussie. Okay. So this one now, we are on track, and if we are, that this is how we're gonna go. What happened here? Okay, daily. Yeah. Okay. So this is basically what I'm looking at. It may be, you may not, because tracking triangle, anticipating triangle is the hardest thing in your life. Okay. So, but I'm expecting it, because the thing is that this could be A, B, and then C can come down all the way. Okay. This could be, we have 1, 2, and either this thing could be C or 3. But as long as we are holding this TL, and that's what I was expecting, that it may come down and touch one more time, but it needs to go up, because what I see, what happened previously, this should be a triangle, should be. Okay, and so far, it is, respecting my opinion. Okay, but it can easily, break it. It's like always. This is what the beauty is of in Elliott wave. You always count. One person can count and say that the bias is up, because I see the counts going up, and the other one said no, it is coming down. Okay, you can see it's both ways, but it is very you need to be expert to just to judge and feel that which way will prevail. So that's why a lot of people don't like Elliott wave. Especially the hardest thing in the Elliott wave study is the triangle, the most hardest way. Anyway, so we are, so far we are on track. We came down here again, thanks to Draghi and Steven, and then now we is heading up a little bit. So, I might be still right, and we go up here. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So far on the track. What else we had? Pound yen. For a long time, I didn't pay attention to yen index. I'm going to do it now. I mean, after the webinar, maybe in a couple of days, or maybe over the weekend, because it was in a badly ranging condition. As you can see, pound yen also was in, so far from, this is a daily chart, so more than a week, it is just ranging. And now, here we had it, it will go up, right? It was hitting here. For those who are new and didn't see these charts, maybe now you're seeing it. Okay, so we were bouncing from here. It is also the trend line, and the TL, it becomes the TL of the triangle. If it is going to be a triangle, then we need to be coming up here. That means either pound need to be strong, which we just saw that pound index is getting strong, and then the yen, I still need to see what's happening in yen. Maybe if it gets a little weaker, then we can easily get here. All right, let me read a couple of questions here. Yeah, the question is about pound Aussie. Let me go take a look at the pound Aussie, what's happening. You see, yeah, see, I told you that I have a little, because I don't know if you guys saw it or not. I'm going to show it to you, okay? This is how, okay, this is good for new people. What happened is that, let's say, if I don't know if Arslan is here and other people here, send me a couple of Jamon for you too, okay? So watch this. I'm going to explain you something that how you need to look at it. Where's that chart? Pound Aussie. Okay, pound Aussie, right? Here. So, the chart we had first, don't know where to go. All right, here. Okay. So we said, all right, once again, we traded this drop, right? So after that, it went up again here. This area was holding it. So it says, okay, 81.37 first, then we go to 80.53, then 80.09. But if I put too many numbers here, people get confused. I had so many emails that what are these numbers? And so, I have to go individually and tell everyone. But then I says everyone that, okay, attend the webinar, you will understand. Cannot be explaining in email these things, first of all, and then, but there are numbers behind. And remember, I'm emphasizing, and I taught in my previous couple of previous webinars that weekly highs and lows, go on your charts and find them and mark them. And you will see the magic out of these numbers. So what is the number? Can anyone tell me that what is the number, what was the number, next number in Aussie USD, not USD, not Aussie, what am I saying? Pound Aussie, next number after 8009. Let's see, can anyone tell me? How can you find that number? What was the next number to the downside if it would have been, continuing to the downside? Because Aussie was getting to the 61.8% I just showed you. So if it is keep going, then this thing would be keep coming down. So what is the number? What could be the number below 8009? I saw it, I knew it, but I knew also that, it's a stopping area maybe somewhere. So, not bother. So, okay. So you say 78.95. 78.95. Okay. Can you tell me what is it? Where do you get that number? Can you tell me the date? Is it a daily? Is it a low, high, daily, weekly? Anybody else? What is the next number to the downside? I'm asking because it's like a test. It's like 78.93. TED. Good. Okay. Anybody else? You see, we will have probably like maybe 5, 3, 5, 10 pip here there difference because of the different brokers. Okay. So don't worry about that. But 78, close to 79, below 79 is good. Okay. So one I got one 78.95, that's fine. The other one 78.93, that's fine. 79.05 on my broker, Bella. Okay, you close. Okay, Noor, you see it as a weekly low, and this another one says 78.92. All right, so you guys pretty good, good job. So this is what the thing is that I'm not asking about what the price made the low. I'm asking that what is the number that you could have seen before the price went down to that 78 something number. How do you find anticipating number that, okay, after, if we break 8009, this is where we're going to go. Okay. So that is, I'm going to show you and what I saw and how perfect it is so far. What is this? Okay. Now let me go on a live chart. But these little things, just if you learn these little things, and this is it. Okay. Gotta go what? Pound Aussie, right? Okay, I have this number 7886, and look how we made 7887. Let me show you let me put the cursor here, and you can see in the bottom it says we made a low at 7887, 1 pip. But where do I get this number? 7886 is here. Okay, you see this 8137? This is our, one of the favorite number, 8137, and then the other one is 8315. We were playing around between those two numbers, right? So this high is 8187, and below this is this. So when the price broke below this one, and then you have this one here, 8009, the next was this high. And this high in my broker is, let's see, this is how you see it. You look into the weekly and then find what is the wick is the next one. Okay, Bella, I'm going to answer in just a minute. So this is the high, 78.86. You see? And then you see on a hourly chart that we made just, you know, 1 pip higher than that, and then we left, right? 87. This is how cut it is. Okay, for example, show me where. Okay, somebody asking me that, telling me there's it's a lot of mumbo. No, the weekly are weekly highs and lows, not every highs and lows. Don't you think that it is a significant high here, because after that the price drop all the way down here? Okay, so this is the high. This is the high, but this is very close by, so you can take either one of them, or maybe a, you know, a common number. But this is a high, and then after that, this would be the high. It's gonna stop if there is nothing here. See, on this side, you have nothing. See this candle, this high, it is important. This low, it is important. The candle of this high, these are the numbers. These are weekly numbers. They're not mumbo jumbo. They're important. That's what I'm telling you. It's right in front of you. We've been playing these numbers very perfectly. Look at this 1 hour chart. I had 3 numbers, and how nicely it goes. 81.37 first, hit to the pip, bounce. So respecting that number. Then it came, the week ended here. Next week it started, it went up, came 53 here, stop here all this time. 80.53. Respected the number. Broke down, went to the next number, bounce. Again, bounce. Back to 53. Came down here, ranging, and drop again. So these numbers are powerful. They're not mumbo jumbo. Okay, now, Bella, your question. Yes, the most important is the weekly numbers, which you need to draw and watch them. But there may be a small highs and lows in between, like daily. So if you see them, just like what happened to me on Aussie USD, when I saw a trend line, and I said that we may, if we go back below this and then we find a short entry, we'll take to the short side, but that never happened because we will keep going up on a bigger chart, on a bigger scale. So here the most important numbers are the weekly high and low. The price goes there. Obviously from 81.37 going back to 83.14, it went up here, then dip here again, and then dip here again, and then dip here again, you know. So the small one, yeah, you can take, they are good to take profit. If you are in profit, you're going up 30, 40 pip and you see a daily pivot, take it, because you know that you're going to just, you know, bounce back a little bit from there. So, you know, take your profit, then you need to wait for that. What happens sometimes, if you take a profit, it never bounces going straight, and then you hit your, you know, head to the wall. Then, oh my God, I got out very quickly. But tell me, making something is better than losing? Or, you know, if you miss, let's say there's a 100-point move and you make 40 pips, I think it's much better than you keep holding it and then it goes all the way up to 80, 90 pip and then comes back and take away everything. Okay, so hitting 40, 50 pips is always good. Okay, if you know for sure that it's going to drop, because last time somebody asked me that, can I hold Euro Aussie till 50.26? So I told him that we will get there, but right now we are bouncing. So if you are in the trade, get out and wait for another entry. And that's exactly what happened on that pair. So I think we went below 50.26 on that. So we're going to look at it. So this is how it is. And I just made, the reason that I made a long, I don't know if I'm still surviving or got knocked out. No, I'm still there. So, all right. So what happened? If you see that happening, then you wait for a turn in your setup. Jamon, you there? It's important for new people to see. Let's say this is the low right here, right? Okay, so you see, you mark the number, this and that. This is a different broker, so you may have a different number here. I have 96 here, 78, 96. Okay, that's why I said don't worry about the, you know, like 5, 10 pip difference over there. See, the reason that if I go here on weekly, this broker, it doesn't give me that far back. You see that? I don't know how to get the more data here, but on the other broker, it gives me more data all the way back. So that's why I get more, you know, more number there. So I'm using that one for the numbers. Okay, Jamon, if I start doing that, you know, making 5-minute entries in this, I maybe hardly be able to cover one or two pair. That's all. They are so quick. Then, you know, when I'm s- going here, there, making these numbers, and all of a sudden I see something, I'm making it. That's it. I don't even pay attention to these anymore. Yeah, I got too many things to do. Higher time frames, you know, all these things that I teach you first, I have to learn myself. Okay, to you know, pay attention to these weekly numbers, high, lows, channels, trend lines on a, you know, daily chart, weekly chart, and all that. But what happened is that what I'm saying is all these numbers when I'm giving you, let's say for example, this number 8053. You see here, we came below here, we went up here, and then we didn't, you know, here you probably will see a small 1 minute setup here. And go here. Okay, messed this thing up here. So it's here. Okay, but when you see there's a number breaking, and then, you know, simply there's something I remember to another thing, the weekly high and low. Last week high and low is very important. Remember I showed you that to draw this yellow line, pitchfork, high, low, and then see if we break it. Okay, so here you see the week opened up, we went up, and this candle heavily coming out and breaking 81.37 to the downside, and down we go. So the last week high and low, put your, you know, pitchfork there, and this thing I may get another back here after all, you know, make all this. This is just a little try, you know, testing the water, but this is 200 EMA, so usually you get a reaction, and then it comes back here and goes back up again. So let's see, London is open, I mean closed. So okay, so far I don't want to. What happened? Okay. So here you see that there is a number, it's bouncing, it's going on the other side of yellow, and then this was the entry which I made. You know, I didn't see this one, but here I said, okay, it's going down. So let's see. You know, so I made an entry. This is how you make an entry after you see a turn, but not in this time. So I made this entry just to show that, you know, this is how you do it when you see these numbers, and then maybe the end of it, possible end of it. Having problem with sound. Okay. Anybody else having problem with sound? Hello? Okay. Can't hear. Hello? Okay. It could be I don't know if I noisy. Okay. I, it is cracking badly. Okay, so it could be the internet connection, because what I see, everything is clean here. Oh man. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect and connect the charts again. I mean the wires again. So just hold on, all right? Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. All right. Is any better now or no? Oh, it's still rough. Yeah, I don't know, man. It could be either the weather or the internet connection, because I checked all my wires and everything. Was it here before? Was it here before in the beginning? No. Okay, it was before, but then after that had happened. So perfect earlier. Okay, it was clear at first. All right. So the first, so that has to be from outside, from there, maybe internet or this side or something. Yeah. Plus, you know, yes, it was. You know, I'm the same as I started. Didn't change anything. So Sorry about that, but let's see. There's nothing I can do right now. All my wires and everything is fine. No, even my so in the beginning it was fine, and all of a sudden it started getting bad, and I have everything there, mic and headphone and wires and everything. So it could be from outside. I have very, very cloudy weather here, so I don't know. It might be the reason. Battery, right? I'm on the laptop and hooked up the charger. The batteries of the headphone? I don't know if the headphone has the batteries. Oh, man. Okay, so it's still bad. It's not clear. Better you have to use. Yeah. This is well, no. No, yeah, my headphone is not USB battery. It's still bad. It is still bad. What happened? What happened? Okay. Okay, so can you guys hear me or understand anything, or just no? Loud. Now it's getting better. Okay, all right. Okay, thank God. Okay, all right. It crystal. All right. Okay. So it could be from somewhere. I don't know. I didn't know anything. I just shake the headphone. That's all. Next time, if the same thing, I'm gonna slap the couple of times the headphone. I just took it out from my head and I shake it. Oh man. Headphones are turning like human too now, right? Need a like kick a little bit here and there to start working. Okay, all right. So back to topic. All right, so okay. All right. So where were we? Okay, so here now let's go back and take a look at our Euro Aussie chart. What are we doing over there? And this was the chart. Oops. This was the chart we had, and the target was, first target was 50.26, and then if we break that, we come down all the way here. So far we are okay. 50.26 was, yes. What is it? 4-hour chart. Take a look at that. Okay, here. All right, so we are already breaking clearly 50.26, and we also broke this one, which was 49.90. So they're both gone. So for now, I'm probably gonna leave it alone and see if it retraces a little bit today. It give us an entry again to go even further down. Okay, if we go further down, or if we need to go further down on this one, then we have to keep getting strong in Aussie index. So that Aussie index may be getting even higher again. Okay, so gotta be careful on that. That is just sitting here. All right, so we're gonna have to watch it very closely, that what's happening on a shorter time frame maybe. Okay. Man, we even went up above. This is monthly R2. This is a daily R3. We broke and we went above all of these numbers. Okay, so let's just. Man, today is trading day is over, but got to see that if we continue, Aussie continue go up, or maybe pull back a little bit to these numbers. All right, so I'm gonna watch it and then see what happens. I think so too, because this Gary Steven is name, right? RBA guy. He said something about something, about Aussie that makes this big strong move up. So let's see. And usually when the London closes, the price stalls, right? So this is what's happening right now. So it may drop a little bit here, maybe here or here, and then start going up. So we will watch it very closely, and then we take it from there. And let's see what else. The pound index. Oh, GJ. No, we already saw that, right? We already covered that. Kiwis. Yeah, usually that's what happens. Aussie goes, the Kiwi goes. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys a couple of charts. Excuse me. If you got trade those, if anybody interested trading those charts. Okay, what am I doing? This chart, you use the yen. Okay, 88.48 is a very, very big number. This is the number. This is the chart I have. I mean, this, just forget about this here for now. Okay, now, you see that this is the big, huge, significant area. 88.48. Last time we came close to 88.26 and start dropping, but then again start going up, right? So right now, 88.97. So again, we're hitting the door of 8800. Watch this one for a big, huge reversal. If we reverse, how are we going to reverse? Two things. Kiwi going to get really weak, or yen is going to get really strong. I don't know any of them if that can happen, but this is market. This can happen. Right here, you see that dropping. All of a sudden, boom, start going up right from here. This low. This is the area, right? So this is what happens. Another one, as far as the Kiwi is concerned, can Kiwi get weaker? Okay. So that is the point here, that if Kiwi gets weaker, then this thing can turn to the downside, right? Now, let's go back and see another chart that shows that Kiwi may get weaker if Aussie getting stronger. So let's see. What was the chart, man? Okay, here is this. Look at this chart. Nice, huh? You have this, and this. So if we reverse from here, we going high. This is Aussie Newsy. This thing already started going up. I made this chart a long time ago, but I was just thinking about it. Let's wait and see what happens. So today I'm showing it to you. Okay, if you see that. So keep an eye on those two charts. That gives you a direction where you're going to go. Pound Aussie. Okay. No, not this one, man. What am I doing? Never saved that chart. Okay, looks like I never saved that chart. Just watching it. USD, Euro, Unit, Pound, USD, Aussie, and then no, I never saved it. So let's go and forget it. It's monthly chart, so let's But this is how it is. So if for this thing to go up, either Aussie need to get really strong or Kiwi need to get weaker. And on the other chart, we need Kiwi to get weaker. Here. So I think Kiwi will get weaker. Simple as that. Let's take a look at the Kiwi chart. So if any one of you interested in these pairs, Kiwi index. This is monthly. $45.52 is the line. We broke it already. Okay, index is not telling me anything. This was a high and we simply disregarded it. This is a monthly chart. Let's keep going and keep going. So for now, okay, we're going to be watching these two charts, but just watch it. Okay, we need Kiwi to get weaker, but it's getting strong right now. So until it start, showing signs of weakness, we don't want to touch this. Here you can see hold on. So this was a sideways movement, and then we have this nice butterfly here. This is 78. This is 38% line. So it's just X, A, B, C, and then now we're going for, we already went above 127. We are 141. So this is the area to reverse between 127 and 1.618. Okay. So this is the area that Kiwi index will probably turn to the downside again. So if we start turning to the downside, then those two pair will be start doing something. Okay, New Zealand. Okay. The question is coming that any reason why we look at this? We're looking at this to see if it is getting weaker or stronger. Because of the pair that I just showed you, that it is a very good setup here on New Zealand yen may drop because it is hitting this high here. So in order to get the New Zealand yen dropping, we need to have the New Zealand either get weaker or yen get really stronger. Oh yeah, of course. Why not? If New Zealand is getting weaker, then New Zealand USD will be dropping. Let's go and take a look at that too. Okay, because any currency, one currency is on the right hand side and the other one is the left hand side. So they work the opposite, but let's say on the left hand side is more stronger actually. Okay, so New Zealand USD, if New Zealand gets weaker, then the other currency is gonna push it down, and then the pair will drop. But if the right hand side currency gets weaker, then the pair goes up. Okay, it's just the opposite. So what are we doing now? Oh, New Zealand USD, where it is. NU. Okay, Edimola, hold on just a minute. Let me tell you just now. I'll show you just now. Let me show you this. Okay, here. All right, here. Yeah, so New Zealand USD, what's the daily chart here and what's the weekly chart? All right, so you see here, this is the weekly chart, New Zealand USD, and it is in a very, very bad triangle, but it is hitting on the top triangle, and you got a couple of wicks already at the TL, closing below. Very good chance that this third one will also, but right now it is in the middle. You can see that the candle is above this triangle. This is what I call is that you are in the middle of nowhere. You don't know if it is going to break and go up or get rejected. So you have to wait for this candle to close. This is a weekly candle. So it is at the station, but not decided yet to me. I mean, maybe So a lot of people much expert than me, then they can make the right decision. But at this point, I'll stop and just wait to see what happens. So this is Newsy USD weekly chart. It's at the TL, and if it drops back, if Newsy gets weaker, then if it gets keep strong, then this is the target. The next target would be 85.33. This high here. It's already hit. I think. No, not yet. Okay, so 85.33, and then we made as high as 86.40. Right now we are at 80. Sorry, not 8, this is not 85. This is the 85. This is 86.76. Right. So far we are at 86. So this is the high here. So this is where we stand in Newsy USD. We are at the station, but it's a weekly chart, and we have to see if we make a turn or break. We have, gone straight up here. It's 112. So we are wobbling around here. So undecided that if they're going to break it or hold and drop. So let's see. Okay, this thing showing a drop. 4 hour. If you don't take this high out, we're going to drop, because this is like an impulse, and this is very much correction and less momentous. Okay, what you can do is just draw these things here. You have this trend line here, and if this is straight line, if it drops, start coming down, especially when you see this the blue line here. If it comes below, let me open this is how you see it. Okay, here Centel. Okay, this is here how you do it. Adimola, also you see, let's say for example you were asking question that weekly high and low. Let's say for example this is weekly high, and then now it's going and testing again, and you want to see that if you can make a short entry, because that this number is holding or whatever, right? So what you need to do is you need to see this chart here. I have a lot of webinars on this. Okay, you need to go on a website and start watching them, so you will clear this thing. It's not that, the problem is that you have learned a lot of things before you join me, right? So it is like an automatic program in your mind already, just like a driving program that you can talk on the cell phone while driving, and you don't know when you see the red line and when you press the brake, right? Because you're talking to someone on the phone, your mind is there, but your driving program is automatic. It's subconscious. It runs in the subconscious level. So once you learn all of these things for years, they are there. It's like a recording on a CD or DVD. You need to re-record on that. And if you attend one webinar or see one recording, it's not gonna rewrite again. Okay, you will go back and do the same mistake if you've been making mistakes in the past, because it's a program that you learn so many times and so many years or months, whatever, that it's gonna take some time to overwrite that. Okay, so if you, and the only way is that you have, on one side you have 10 positive and then you have 8 negative, then who's more weight? 10 positive, right? So if you need to come, let's say if you have 10 negative now and you have only 5 positive, then you gotta go 11 positive to be able to overall positive. You have to overcome the 10 negative. So if you have a lot of negative things, or let's say wrong decision habits, or making wrong entries, you will still be doing it, and you will see it, subconscious level. You will be still doing it. The only way to do it that, do the other thing, or do things the other way for at least 30 days, continuous. Then you start seeing the change, the drift slowly. Okay. So now here, let's say if we think that, okay, this is A, B, and then we need to come down for C. Okay. So what we need to do is, instead of going on the other chart, let me open here a chart, a 5-minute chart of what? Newsy, where it's going to be here, major, right? Here. Then turn into 5-minute and turn Okay, let's say this one. Okay. Now you can see that it is already making a turn. Now the first hurdle again, when we make a turn, if you, I don't know if you have seen that webinar. I just sent out a link for that webinar. That if you saw it, then how all this, moving averages in the stack process before entry. So if you're making a reversal, then the first thing you will face is this 200 EMA, this one, then this one, and then this is the whole stack here, right? One by one. But now that we know that we're looking for a reversal, then you will be breaking this and you will take entries once they become resistance, not support. So let's say if this thing drops below and comes all the way to blue line and then bounce back and test this black line again, the 200 or 5-minute chart, and make you an entry, that would be the entry to take. Because now this 200 EMA becomes resistance. Right now, it can bounce from here and continue going up because it's a 200 EMA. A lot of time that happens. Go in the past to see that it came close, bounce. Came here, stack, broke the first one, the white one, the blue one, bounce from the red one again, goes above this black one. This was the area to go long. Once you see that it's a bouncing and then you're coming back on the other side of the stack, you can take that, entry over there. So 200 EMA, see this black line, bounce from here, go long, bounce from here, go long, bounce from blue line, went long. So right now we are bouncing it from here, not bouncing, but touching it, right? But on the other hand, we are expecting that it may drop, may not. Right now it's very undecisive, right? See, it drops, but it's poking into that TL again, so it may go up. So in something like that, you leave it alone. But right now, on the other pairs like pound yen that I sent the chart, a daily chart, it was, very much looking. You see here, see the chart here that it hit. It's a big number here. The TL nicely hit and bounce again, hit and pulling back. So it is 90% that okay, we will make a turn. So and then the major overall direction is to the upside on a daily chart. So is it clear a little bit, Dimola? That is the answer. Okay, what is the question? I think that I thought maybe this is the I'm answering your question. Okay, when the candle get to one weekly high or lows, will magic wave automatically configure to take a long or short entry? Okay, that's what I think that you automatically configure. I don't understand what that means, what you're trying to say. You're automatically configure. The magic wave is on a 5-minute chart. We are looking at the weekly high and low number. Just now, let me go again here. Okay, here. Okay, this was the weekly low, 78.86, right? So I really don't understand when you say automatically configure. The wave is here, right here. Everything is here. So you watch this, and then you watch the price go on the other side of the wave and give you a long setup. That's what we look for. Okay. It is automatically, it's there. Yeah, it's there. It's coming on a 5-minute chart. It's act as it is. So you have the analysis chart is separate, and then you watch these numbers, just like here. For example, I'm going to show you another example. Okay, hold on. Euro Aussie here. Euro Aussie. For example, let's say I saw something here that really need to see. See the last week high and low? I always say that it's very important, right? So here is I turn into 4 hours, so it's kind of messy, but see, this is the high, and this was the low of the last week. Okay, this last week low, right? The week start bottom and then went up again, then broke the weekly low, went back to test it. So now you see that This is the weekly number now, right? Where does this line go? Right here. Okay. You see here? So if, look at this one, okay? We broke the weekly last week low, and then we went up and testing it now, right? And this is also a daily open. So these are the things that, you need to learn and get it. And now we are not going above, again, above this last week low. We broke, the price broke the lower side of this weekly low, last week low, right? This is the yellow line, the pitchfork. And right after that, the price dipped below the wave, below the 200 EMA, and gave you a beautiful setup right here. Don't you think? Adimola, you got it? Okay, so this is how, every number that you reach, then you see that if on a 5-minute chart, forget about the other, like 1 minute or 15 minute, if you don't get in, into the move of, you don't. But for the practice, okay, you're starting now and you're having difficulty. So just pay attention to the 5-minute. Once you are better in 5-minute chart, then you can take entries for 15 or 1 minute and all that crap, right? So let's just concentrate on 5-minute chart. What happened is that every time that there's a number that you're reaching, then you will see, okay, if let's say this one, this is some kind of number, and then you came and you touch. If you are expecting a bounce from here and go the other side or long, then you need to go above. The price need to go above this yellow line, give you a setup. The wave need to go above this yellow line and give you a long setup, just the opposite of this one. And then you take that because that's what you were expecting, and that's what happens. So here again, if you broke below the low of the last week, that means that we're going to drop more. And then in Euro Aussie, we were waiting for, this is the number, is 51.57. Our target was 50.26 in that chart. So we were expecting to go down, and we hold the weekly low, and then we come down, the wave come, below this yellow line. You give it nice setup here. Look at this one, look at this one. Okay, then you take it. All the things were in your favor here, right here, and it went up all the way down, right? Similarly, you're here, this is kind of 1 minute entry. This is again another entry. So, okay, now let me read a few questions because a lot of them passed by. No, if you're expecting, like just like this example I showed you, okay, like this one, okay, if you're expecting to move over there, like for example, last week, I mean not last week, this week, Aussie USD, I said, well, it may hit the TL and then drop. It didn't drop. It's continue going up. Then you don't wait, for the 200 EMA. All right. So if it's shaky, then it's better to wait for the 200 EMA to get out of the way, and then. But if it is going in your direction where it is and supposed to go, and then you see a clear setup like this, then it's better just take it. Like I just took the thing over there. I didn't care because I know that number, and then Aussie at the station, I put a small one, right? If it goes up, I'll add one more if I see another entry, and then add more, and then add more. You can keep doing it. What about 24 and 12 moving on? Okay, all right. This is Jamon. You're not watching the webinars, bro. I sent the link out. The 2400 is basically is a 200 EMA of some chart showing on the 5-minute chart. Okay, watch the webinar, watch the link that I send you. It says there, I explained the whole thing there. This 1200, the 2400, and I convert these, all of those, that if you, and see my template has these moving averages, the stack, the 200 EMA of 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, and 1 hour. Any time frame you switch, you will have it, all of this. But obviously on a 15-minute chart, the 200 or 5 minute will have a different value. So I calculated that and then I posted over there. So somewhere, in one chart you will see this 2400, on the other chart you will see 600 or 1200 or maybe 4000, 3000, something like that, different. But it would be only 200 EMA for a 5-minute chart or a 15-minute chart. So these values are keep changing because you change the time frame. But on a 5-minute chart here, okay, this black line on a 5-minute chart is a 200 EMA of this chart. This is a 600 EMA, but it is a 200 EMA of a 15-minute chart. Okay, this is 1200 EMA, but it is a 200 EMA of a 30-minute chart. And this is 2400, but it's a 200 EMA of a 1-hour chart. I just converted these values and placed it on a 5-minute chart. So now we can see on one chart, instead of going on all of those charts to see just where the price is compared to 200 EMA, you can see on this 5-minute chart that, okay, 200 EMA of 1 hour is here, 200 EMA of 30 minutes is here, 200. It's a stacking position. Okay. I hope you understand. I hope I explained it clearly. And it's in that webinar, very clearly I explain it. So just watch it, the link in your email, and you will understand it. So now I go, okay, how powerful is that? Okay, now your question is, how powerful is that in your opinion? What is powerful? I'm confused now, okay? Dimona says yes, okay. Okay, exit is completely different. Exit is the, okay, Senthil, yes, you got it right. The first part of your question, that we analyze the bigger time frame, which I send out, like pound yen, pound USD, that they're going to go up. So once they start turning, you will see the magic wave setup on a 5-minute chart and start taking the entries in that direction. Okay, and then if you read the PDF, there are rules that you place the stop. You must place the stop on the back side of the other side of the wave, and never move backward. Never. If it hit, it hit. Fine. Then thank you. It's not going to be more than 20 pips. But once you have the the right one, the right entry will take you a long way, like this one. You can see. I don't have to tell you how far you went. Okay. So this is how it is. And the exit, yes, the exit is normally the Fibonacci, like we have harmonic patterns, for example. Okay, so for those levels and trend line, channel line, and most importantly these SNR levels. Next level is whatever it is on the daily chart. You can make that as a target and then keep going. Small time frame, Elliott waves make small wave that it goes up and then dip again, then goes up and dip again. It's important to learn that, because if it goes up, you don't take profit, it will dip 78% of the whole move. So after 20 pips, you make entry, it goes up and then comes back and break even. And if you have your stop at break even, it'll knock you out and then go up again. Similar something, you happen to everyone, right? So let's say if you are going up and you feel like that, okay, the time is not right, and then maybe the London is closed, we are going to hit the daily pivot, take the profit. 30-40 pips are better, but keep in mind that it will continue going up. So wait for a dip. If it gives you a dip, we make an entry again, or maybe the next day you hit the same pair again. Sometimes that happens. In fact, not forget sometimes. I mean, look at this pound Aussie. We keep hitting it for last week. again and again. It's going up and we're hitting the short, going up and hitting the short. Okay. So this is how it is. Okay. Ben got it. I get it now. Okay, good. I get. Okay, Dimona, even if you don't get it, email me the questions. I'll explain you until you get it. Okay, I will not rest until you get it properly. Okay, Balan, I'll send you the recording. Okay, and it's about to. What time is it? It's after 1 hour. See, that's what happens. I'm gonna do the next webinar without the questions because I had so many things to teach. I get it question answer, and then So, and there's another email I got today from Urslan or some that it's a very good suggestion. I've been thinking to doing that. That my webinars are all scattered and they are by the date, one here, one there, one talk about the Elliott wave, the other talk about the trend line, then harmonic, and then this, that. So it's not in random, there, I mean, it's a random, they're not arranged according to a topic or something. So what I'll do is I'm going to sit down on my own, not a live webinar, but do the webinar recording type of thing, 30-minute videos, and each topic and each pattern, like say, harmonic. So first I'll make a 30-minute presentation of what Gertley is all about and how to measure it and how to, what the targets are, how to use the magic wave to make an entry and all of that. The second video is butterfly, the third is bad, and the whole, like a small course that if you want to learn the harmonic, you can quickly go by those videos and just see those videos and you will catch them. Similarly, Elliott wave, there's basic, then, intermediate, and then advanced, then triangle separate, and, all of that. So I'll make that pretty soon. Hopefully over the weekend, I'll, at least, well, it's not going to be in 1 week. It's going to take time, but I'll do it. Price are ejecting from there. Well, see, the London is closed, so this is not the time to trade. Usually that doesn't happen unless there is a news or something. And I don't think that after the yesterday news we may not have anything today. Rod, I sent you like 2 days ago that link for the webinar. It's also on there on my website. It says that process before the entry. I think it's November 27. Just go there and watch that. November 27, 2013. It's by the date there. I remember that. Okay, November 13, November 27, 2013. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, it is a process before the entry, and I think on my YouTube I had different ways, like video presentation of the entry process or something. But it's on my website, and if you watch it again and again, I know it's like it is not easy. You have to understand the whole thing. This is a very the hardest business in the world. But once you understand this, that I showed you weekly numbers, how important they are, and how nicely they play out, right? And then just wait for a magic wave entry, especially like the clear example what happened here. It's not that we were not anticipating; we were anticipating this thing will happen, that we will drop. Our target was. Let me show you again. See, our clear target was here on Euro Aussie. See this chart? So the target was here, clearly, right? And I showed you the first drop to here. If we break, then drop to here. Or we can bounce, go back to hit the teal, right? But the first target was 50.26. So as soon as last week low we broke to the downside, and then even testing it, we went up and testing it. You could have probably taken a short here, which knock you out for 18, 20 pips. So who cares? That's what I'm talking about. Don't be like afraid that, whoa, man, what happened? I lost 20 pips. So what? no big deal in this. If you stick to the rule, you will see another one. Okay, we cannot predict to the pip this market. It just goes up and down, and the news comes in, and then these people come and talk, mess things up. But then something like this is very, very clear. Weekly highs, lows. Similarly, pound USD. I mean pound yen. Not pound, yeah, pound yen, and actually I'm talking about pound Aussie, that it was dropping. 8009 goes, you find an entry, goes all the way down to 78.90, right? But I know that I didn't give you the number 78.90. My last number was 8009, which is pretty good because we did a lot of pip there. So we can relax a little bit, right? Okay. All right. Can you highlight pound USD possible magic wave setup? This question to make. Okay, pound USD. Let's go and see pound USD. Okay, I don't even remember where did I make the entry. Here. Oops. Hold on just a minute. Okay, my entry is different, but if you, who's this? Dar. Okay, if you look closely on a 15-minute chart, this would be the perfect entry here. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. That if you look, you have to have like a multiple monitor if possible. They're not. If you get a monitor and then there's something called I don't know what it's called, but there's a small piece that you can USB you connect it, and then you have it like you can connect 2 or 3 more monitor in one computer if you want. So if it's better if you have like multiple monitor where you can at least watch, especially after anticipating that okay, this is what's going to happen. We said the pound index is getting strong, and probably pound USD, pound yen will go up, right? So you watch like 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15-minute charts just to see that okay, if whenever you see it, sometimes you're not gonna see the 5-minute entry, you will see 15-minute entry, like this one here, like this one here, okay. And sometimes what happened is that, especially yesterday and day before yesterday was a messy day, right? This was like, see, it's a nice 5-minute entry. Okay, you can't get any better than this. And this is exactly what I just showed you, that how you turn from like said, this is the 15-minute 200 EMA, right? And this is black line 5-minute 200 EMA. So you are below it, but you are expecting a turn to the upside, right? Your chart and everything, like pound index, we said okay, it's gonna bounce, it's gonna go up. If it go up, then pound is gonna get strong. The pound is gonna get strong, that pound USD will go up. So, okay, so you need to be going to the other side of this stack one by one. You take it, so you can easily take this thing out. This is the entry, and you will find the entries on every time frame. If you look, like small entry here, just above the 200 EMA, and you see this. I think the 1 hour is right here, but you see the 15-minute, 30-minute, and 200 5-minute, and you went above it. You hit this, like again, ping pong kind of thing. There's one webinar that I'm talking about, the link. You see that, and I explain how this ping pong is going on when you make a turn and you go the other side. First, you do your little ping pong between these lines, between these 200 EMAs. You go hit one, then drop, then find support on the other one. Just like you hit the 1 hour here, you came back, you found support on 205 minutes, and then you go. This time you break it, and you continue going up. So this is the ping pong game. Watch that webinar. Again, if you missed it, missed the link that I sent out, then excuse me, then you have my webinar on my website uploaded, and that section. Oh, November 27, 2013. That's the webinar. It says process before the entry. Process before the entry, and entry is where you're expecting a turn. Anywhere, any SNR level, trend line, when I send a chart out, and then you can see, okay, yeah, this is the thing. This is going to turn from here. Like pound Aussie the other day, and then I just showed you Euro Aussie to the downside, weekly low broke, tested, and then dropping again. You find your entry, you get in. Some pair, yeah, may not give you the entry. Okay, you're not gonna see it. This is a big market, but you will always have something that you can easily trade and make money. And then we look for the best one, right? Now, somebody was asking me, tell me about Euro USD. But the thing is that Euro USD is in the mess. What can I send? At least I don't have a confidence there, because let me show it to you how it is behaving right now. And it's very undecisive, and it's dangerous to put your hand in there. Look at it. It's just sideways movement, but bouncing from this number, getting, 38, 36, stopping the up move, 37.70 in the bottom. Then you have a 200 EMA stack right there. It's a mess. I don't know where it's going to go. So it's not clear yet. So as soon as it give me a clear direction, then I can give you that, okay, this is what's happening. Remember this chart? When it was there, I even tweeted that, watch 39.69 for a reversal. We did a reversal, and this was my chart that is going to come here and here. If I have it, I'll show it to you. But once you don't have it, then you don't have it. Look at this chart. Exactly from here, 39.69. I said we're going to come down here. We came down up to here so far, right? 37.70. Yeah. Okay. But now it is in a very bad ranging sideways movement. It could be a B wave, but this is like 1, 2, 3. This is 4, and we still maybe dropping to the downside, depending on the euro getting weaker or the USD getting stronger. Okay, I sent out the chart in the middle of the week that USD probably gonna get stronger, but so far nothing happened, thanks to Draghi. So dangerous week with all these people coming out, and we will see how it will go. What else? Let me cover the question then. Forget about that. I'll set up another one that I really have to show, and some other charts and setups is gonna go. I have a question like why the show. Yes, okay, Bella, when you said that short webinars and just post it, yes, that's what I'm trying to do now. I will do it. I got an email just, telling me that it's make a small course kind of thing that, just know. These webinars have very scattered information. When I'm showing something, then the question comes in, then I go and show that, answer that question and this question. So it's just random, But, I'll make videos. It's, each topic separate, small courses, like, trend lines, start, beginning, how to draw trend lines, the channels, the support resistance, how to find them, weekly numbers on my own, and then post them on my website. Okay. Ted, also, you could do a frequently asked questions area, password protected. Yeah, well, it's Ted, when you said that frequently asked question in the website area, it's just better that you just email me. That's it. Because I have to keep the email. I cannot open too many things all the time in front of me. Remember, email, yeah, I have it always. So as soon as you email me, I'll immediately answer you. Then again, I need another screen to open the password frequently asked question area that who is asking what if and then I can forget to open that for hours. But email, I have to somehow. It's my habit, and it's always on. Always, always, always. I'm watching my email. So if you have a question, throw me in the email. Simple, and I'll answer it. Okay. No, no, no. Okay, Adimola, when you said that I was waiting for 2400 MA to leave the way before taking, in what pair? Which one? Oh, pound USD. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, but the thing is, like I said, that if it's in the direction like pound USD is going up and up and up, right? So now we are going up again, and we are anticipating. Then you need to be a little aggressive. You are in the direction of the major trend, which is the daily trend. You going up, and then setup is to go long, not short, and then you need to be a little bit aggressive and take it. Don't wait. Okay. The worst thing is that you're gonna lose 20 pips. So what? Another one, and then another one comes in and gives you 100 pips to cover everything. The problem is that, again, like I said, that if you make a mistake, you get scared. Fear. Okay. That fear stops you to take the right one. Okay. Then again, you didn't take the right one. Then you says, "Oh my God, I lost. I missed the whole move. This and that." Next time I see a setup, the next time is the wrong one, and you take it, and then you get burned. And then again the fear comes in. The right setup comes in, and then because of the fear, you don't take it, and you miss the move. So make a rule that every nice setup that according to the plan, if it shows up, you'll take it no matter what, and put the stop loss in the back of the wave and just wait. Just like I did. I don't know if I'm there or not, but I made so much in that pair already, so many pips. I don't care if I lose that couple of pips there, 20, 18, 20 pips. There it go. Which pair I made the entry, man? I even forgot. Oh, my pound USD. See, it's keep going, and that's I'm sitting on the break even. I'm doing a webinar, so I don't even know how to. I should be able to. If this goes above this, I'll break the stop loss right up below here. This is how you need to follow that. This is another technique that I use. That instead of have a target, let the market take you out. Go step by step, little by little here. Lower. Every time it makes a higher high, you go and sit on the lower low, the last low. Like it made the higher high, you sit here. If it goes higher, make the higher than this one, then you sit here and just keep going. Anyway, not this one, man. This one. Okay, I'm still surviving, right? So this is how it is. Who asked me? Dar, if you're still here, Essen. See, this is the number that we were expecting a turn, and as soon as you see a turn, and this is the entry right there. Even though the wave is not clear, but this is you need to be learning a little bit that I changed the way of the wave. Actually, first of all, it was different before, and then we are turning here to the upside, and this is the one I took. I didn't take this one. I missed actually. I was preparing in some of the chart or something. So, but it's very easy to catch these things. You see this, how beautiful the setup is? And so far, if you would have taken this one, oh man, this thing out of the way. It's not much, but it's something if you have a 5 mini or standard lot or something. This is 79.23, and you are at 57 at right now. You went as high as from 23 to 75. That's 50 pip jump. Okay, so one of these a day will make your day. Okay. All right. So I think it's a very, very long webinar today. 1.5 an hour. Most of the people are already left, I guess. So I'm going to close it now. And next one, I'll probably do it. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to do it because I have a lot of things left that I'm supposed to show and teach. because of question answer. But tomorrow, if I set it up, I will have this question answer not open, and then just show what I need to show. Okay, so thank you all. Thank you very much for coming and joining me. And we'll be showing you more Fawaz. Okay, you're here again. I thought you were supposed to go Fawaz, right? But you will be getting the recording anyway. Okay. Okay, Adimola, when you're asking how the volatile, this is the okay, the question, let me see, the question coming out that how can we know one pair is very volatile? All right, volatility is right here. This indicator you can see here. This indicator shows you average 60-day range is 157. Okay, whereas you go on a 5-minute like Euro Aussie Yen and put that indicator here, where it go? You see that average daily range is 98. So which one is better? Volatile. Okay, and some of those pairs they don't move at all. Then you can just just check the daily range, and you understand which one is having more movement. This one, USD yen lately making 67 pips at daily average range, and previous day range 39 pip. It moved 39 pip only. Current day range USD yen I'm talking about moved only 33 pips. Okay, so this indicator tells you everything here, right here. And you have it. You got it, Adimola? Right, that's what I'm saying. Now you're getting it, right? That's what I go and look on different pairs of which one is giving us the good setup. If Euro USD is not moving and ranging, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a very good pair, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But, right now at this moment, ECB, Draghi comes out and says something. There, USD news comes out and saying the different thing, and then they collide each other, and nothing, both get strong or both get weaker. The pair doesn't move. So leave it alone. Go somewhere else. Which word is better now? Look at, here, there, here, then. And sometimes what happens, if you notice that if USD pairs are moving, then yen pairs are ranging. If the yen pairs are moving, USD pairs are ranging. So, different things, on different time, different things happen. Sometimes yen and USD both get strong same time. Sometimes they go opposite. Okay, so you got to be, watching all the time. SN, yeah, you got it. You know what, SN, I don't want to say it, but, probably when I see your name, man, I remember my friend because his name was SN too. The one just passed away last week. Can't forget him, man. Okay, Santel, best thing, when the both currency get strong, leave that pair alone. Go somewhere else. Do trade something else because that pair is not going to move. Okay, the only time that pair moves is one currency is getting strong and the other one is getting weaker. Okay, so that's why I watch indexes, because our index tells us a very good story about each currency. Okay, so now, whoa, okay, now let's see. This is what's happening is that I just show you the Euro, the Aussie index hitting the 61.8% may drop, and then pound index we're expecting from the beginning of the week that it will get stronger. So this is the area 78.86 where Aussie index hit 61% and it start dropping. When start dropping gets weaker, now the Aussie is getting weaker and the Aussie is on the right hand side here, so the pair will go up, giving pound is getting strong already. Okay, so this is how easy it is. This is why I let me see one more time. What's my okay? What was that pair that was dropping big time? I don't even know. Yen? Yeah. So pound yen. Yeah, pound yen, I made an entry. It knocked me out on a break even. So what? That happens. Just keep trying. Like this one, I just made it. Even on the first factory, there was a guy and he was saying that, no, I don't think so. It's a third wave. It's going to, go down. Anything can happen. But once you see the setup, this is the real live example in front of you. We drop, 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 drop. I was shorting it all the time. But now why am I longing? Because this is the first time it gives me the wave clearly above this yellow line. Was it here? Yeah, for a little while. But we had this number on, right on my face. So until we clear that, I wasn't. And then, first of all, one is just like 80.53. We already hit it 8009. But our daily chart was showing all the way down. Where is the pair? Daily chart again. Pound Aussie. So going long at that time was not. Oh, man. Where is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Right here. See? So we're expecting a down move, then, going long is not that easy. But if you have enough down move, then only, like I just did. Okay, you're gone too far down, right? More than the daily range. Let's go and take a look here. Oops. Okay, here on Fibonacci, the daily range is what? 157, right? And current day range 168. So we finished the daily range. So most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, once you finish the daily range, then you start retracing within that range. So the white dotted line is the daily open line. So we open the day here, right? And this is another way that you can see that we open the day here, we have this number here, we try to go up and then boom, came down. So that's a clear rejection, and then from the day open, we start coming down. So the highest point to the lowest point is the daily range. And we have a daily range here, 157 average. And so far we came and we finished the range at that number, 2-hour number. The range is finished. Okay, so shorting from there is no sense. You just go to the upside, reverse. At least maybe at this number, I'll get out and then just go play test or something. Okay, that doesn't mean it doesn't matter. Yeah, you just have to be careful around the news. Like yesterday, it did what it's supposed to do, but at the news, it start going up and down so much, like 50 pips going up, 50 pips coming down, 80 pips going up, that every time you make an entry, you will get knocked out. Unless you are already in the trade and you are way ahead, like 60, 70 pips positive, then you keep your SL at the break even if you get knocked out. But even then, I would suggest that, if you are 50, 60 pips in positive and there is a big news coming in, get out. I'll do that. Okay. Let the news pass by, the price jump around all over the place and then settle down and then takes the direction. That's fine. Thank you very much. Like yesterday, Aussie, Gary Steven comes in, pound Aussie start dropping. It's simple. Okay. So now you finish the range complete at our nice number to the pip, 78.86, and then it makes the turn. If it would probably come here, go here, and then start dropping again, then I would never touch the long side. The only reason that I took it because the wave is clearly going to the other side of the yellow line, and I have a nice setup here. This was the better setup, but I didn't take it. I missed it, but you take this one, and then even if it goes up and then comes back and make another setup, may get an entry here, but our trading time is finished. So as whatever you are in the trade is fine. Okay, keep it there. If not, then don't make the entry after lunch. I don't like to do it. Okay, if I would like to set up any To be honest with you, I'm really sorry that I do not use it. I don't have it. I don't know how to use that mobile thing. Okay. All these new gadgets. I mean, as it is, I have too many things going on, so I'd rather not do it. Okay. So, but yeah, the magic wave, all these indies, man, you add it up. You just use a template. That's all. But you have to. Oh, on that, okay. I think maybe you see these two. You add these and then add the template. That's all. All right. SAM's MW1, SAM's MWCM1. That's it. These two. You add these two indies on your MT4. Then you use this template because everything else is in the template. Okay, this ranging indicator, you can it's not a part of the strategy. It's the information thingy. It gives you the range information and all that. And then daily open line, it just tells you where the day opens up. Okay, wherever it goes. You see this vertical line or this line, any one of them. Okay, hit control and Y, you have this vertical line. And if you want to see that, this line going across the price. All right, guys, too long. I gotta go now, and I'll upload this recording on the website soon. And thanks for coming in and watching and spend time with me. And hopefully, I'll start making those courses, small courses. And the thing is that I got too many things left that's telling. Either I'm gonna just make a video and send it out, right? All the other setups and everything I saw. Okay. So bye now. Thanks for coming and watching, and have a great day.